It's the week of November 2nd, 2021. My name is Halen.
And I'm Alexis. Welcome to your TNN.
Our first story today takes us to the West Coast. Northern California was hit last week by an extremely strong storm that knocked down trees and left highways covered with water from record rains. The storm also caused mudslides in areas that were burned in recent wildfires. Two unusual weather patterns came together to cause the storm. Part of the storm was caused by a weather system called an atmospheric river. That's a large, wide band of wet air coming in off the Pacific Ocean. This atmospheric river was being pushed by a bomb cyclone, which was heading north. Bomb cyclone is a phrase weather scientists use to describe a spinning storm that becomes very, very strong and very quickly. Because of rapid drop in pressure, the bomb cyclones are similar to regular cyclones or hurricanes, but aren't as powerful and happen farther away from the equator. Altogether, it poured about 16 inches of water in one day.
The city of Buckeye announced some exciting news a couple of weeks ago. A new master plan community called Douglas Ranch will start selling residential lots within the next few months. When completed, it will have 100,000 homes, 300,000 residents, and 55 million square feet at commercial deployments. It will take a long time for that to happen, though. The valley has seen a ton of growth over the last decade, and Buckeye is consistently at the top of the national list of fastest growing cities. This addition will make sure the Buckeye stays near the top of the list for years to come. All this deployments will also help to bring in more business and service along Sun Valley Parkway. Douglas Ranch will also have direct access to the future I-10 freeway will eventually connect Mexico to Canada and Phoenix to Las Vegas. Love it or hate it, these developments are sure to change our areas as we know it. Now let's go to Ms. G. Cavalli with the weekly update.
Good morning, TARTESSO community. Today is Tuesday, November 2nd, and this is the week of the 2nd through the 5th. Thank you so much to all families that came to our trunk or treat event on Friday. We are very grateful for your participation. This week, we will be sending home attendance letters to families that have had children that have missed 5, 10, or 15 days of school. For the 5-day letters, those are mostly just a courtesy letter. For the 10 and 15 days, just a reminder to parents, we do have a truancy policy that we follow with cooperation from the Buckeye Police Department, and families that have children that have missed 18 days or more, excused or unexcused, may be cited by the Buckeye Police Department if we have not had communication with you or there is not a valid excuse or medical documentation. We will have a Zella testing for all ELL students starting this week in the conference room, TNN and coding with Mr. Wisser in the library, and food truck night from 5 to 8 p.m. Tomorrow, Wednesday, quarter 2 progress reports will be going home. Parents, please make sure you're looking for those and signing and returning them so teachers know that you have received them. We also have a PTO meeting on Wednesday at 4 p.m. And new teachers, grades K through 5 will have NTI training at Winterswell at 3:45. On Thursday, we have our committee meetings for safety, social, Kids at Hope, and the SIT committees. And Friday, there will be a student council meeting with Mrs. Denny at 3:15. Let's have a great week.
Thank you, Ms. G. Cavalli. Here's Ms. Williams with Counseling Corner.
Hello, Saddle Mountain. This is Mrs. Williams with a message from the Counseling Corner. So this month we are focusing on being thankful. So today I'm going to tell you a couple of things that I am thankful for. Number one, I'm very thankful for tacos. So good. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my work as a counselor. Throughout the month, I'm going to keep telling you all the different things that I'm thankful for. And I'm also going to share some of the things that you guys share with me that you're thankful for. So as you see me in the schools, you see me in the halls, tell me some things that you're thankful for. And I'm going to share those right here on the news. So exciting. I'll even say your name. Just saying. All right. So the question for you this month is, what are you thankful for? Looking forward to hear those answers. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Williams. Let's go over to Also with Sports. The Arizona Cardinals improved their record to 7-0 with a win over the Houston Texans last week by a score of 31-5. The Cardinals will play the 49ers in San Francisco this Sunday. The Arizona Coyotes have struggled to get things going so far this season. They have a record of 0-5-1 to start the season. The Suns started their season with a couple losses and a victory against the Lakers. They are currently in the middle of a 5-game homestand before heading out to face the Kings early next week. In baseball news, the Houston Astros and Atlanta Braves are facing off in the World Series that they started last week. We'll update you in the next week on results. That is all for today. See you next time.
Thanks, Austin. Let's go over to Mika and Mateo with entertainment news.
Welcome back to Entertainment News. I am Mika.
And I'm Mateo. Now that Halloween is behind us, it's time to start thinking about the holiday season that is fast approaching all over Arizona. Many of your favorite traditions are back. Many, after taking last year off, or modifying their events due to COVID. This week marks the start of Zoo Lights at the Phoenix Zoo.
You can also check out the Phoenix Electric Light Parade downtown Phoenix on December 4th. This event draws more than 100,000 people each year, and it's always a family favorite. Also on December 4th, it's the Phoenix Children's Museum Snow Much Fun Day. This event brings 20 tons of snow, and kids get to play in it all day or until it melts away. It's a free with museum admissions.
See you next Tuesday on Entertainment News.
Thanks, guys. Here's McKenna and Gannon with Joke of the Week.
Hello and welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is McKenna.
And I'm Gannon.
So, what's your joke?
What did one traffic light say to the other?
I don't know. What did one traffic light say to the other?
Stop looking, I'm changing.
Great joke, Gannon. If you have a joke and would like to tell it on the news, please go to sumsd.me/beonthenews and we would love to have you there. See you next time on
Thanks,
Joke of the
guys.
Week.
Let's go over to Chris with fun fact trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Christopher. Did you know that this Friday, November 5th is National Donut Day? History disputes the origin of the donut. One theory suggests Dutch settlers brought donuts to North America, much like they brought other traditional American desserts. They receive credit for such desserts as the apple pie, cream pie, and cobbler. Donuts come in many shapes. Was the original donut round? If so, American Hanson Gregory laid claim to inventing the ring-shaped donut in 1847. He was on board a lime trading ship, only 16 at the time. Gregory claims that he punched a hole in the center of the dough with the ship's tin pepper box. Later, he taught the technique to his mother. Your question today is, one can of soda contains about the same amount of sugar as how many donuts? A2, B4, or C6? You have 10 seconds to make your decision. If you said B, you are correct. A glazed donut at Krispy Kreme has about 11 grams of sugar, and a can of Coke has 40 grams of sugar. I'm not sure if that proves how bad soda is for you, or how healthy donuts are. Either way, you should limit your intake of both. See you next week on Fun Fact Trivia.
Thanks, Chris. Here's Bree with This Week in History.
Welcome to This Week in History. My name's Bree. This week, November 2nd, 2000, the first residential crew arrives aboard the International Space Station. The arrival of the Expedition 1 marked the beginning of a new era of international cooperation in space and the longest continuous human habitation in low Earth orbit, which continues to this day. The space agencies of the United States, Russia, Canada, Japan, and Europe agreed to cooperate on the ISS in 1998, and its first components were launched into orbit later that year. 5 space shuttle flights and 2 unmanned Russian flights delivered many of its core components and partially assembled the space station. The next year, Discovery brought 3 new residents to relieve Expedition 1. Since then, humans have continuously resided on the ISS with plans to continue until at least 2030. 236 people from 18 countries have visited the station. That's all for This Week in History.
Thanks, Bree. Let's go over to Gabriel with Science Time.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Gabriel. A turtle egg being cared for at the Birdsea Cape Wildlife Center in Barnstable, Massachusetts, gave workers a big surprise when it hatched. The turtle that came out had 2 heads and 6 legs. It also had 2 spines, and each head had its own system for eating and breathing. The twins are healthy and growing and can swim together underwater, coming up when one of them needs air. The center won't release the turtle since it's unlikely to survive in the wild. Instead, they'll raise the turtle and keep studying it to learn more. The turtle is a diamondback terrapin, which is threatened in Massachusetts. The egg was rescued from a nest in a dangerous spot. The twins are being called Mary Kate and Ashley. See you next time with
Thanks,
more
Gabriel.
science.
Here's Alejandra with Weather of the Week.
Welcome to Word of the Week. My name is Alejandra. This week's word is mirage. Mirage is a noun and it means optical effect or illusion, usually seen over water or hot pavement due to the bending light. Is how you can use it. This is how you can use it in a sentence. What the shipwreck crew thought was a ship on a horizon turned out to be a mirage. See you next time on Word of
Thank
the
you,
Week.
Alejandra. That is all for this episode of TNN.
See you next week.
Bye!